Jai Hind students, we are continuing with the national income and its related aggregates. It's a part 6 video. So we will be studying it. So difficulties or problems in the in the measurement of national income by value added method. So there arises a problem that we are going to study. The problem of double counting is the problem of estimating the value of goods and services more than once. As the production of original goods goes into different processes and passes through many stages, so there is always a danger that its value may rise at every stage, and as a result there may be double or triple or manifold counting. For example, a farmer produces 1 ton of wheat and sells it for rupees 15,000 it in the market to a flour mill owner. Since his intermediate cost is 0, therefore value added by him will be 15,000 in the market to a flour mill. Okay, so his cost of production is only 15,000. He is what initial seller, first seller, so he has no value addition. So he is only selling at rupees 15,000. So from there we will be starting after that we will be starting the value addition. So it is an intermediate good for flour mill owner who converts it into flour and sells it for rupees 20,000. So it has been sold by the flour mill owner at rupees 20,000 per ton to a baker. So flour is a final product to the flour mill owner and it earns rupees 5,000 as an additional value by subtracting 20,000 minus 15,000. Value added by flour mill will be rupees 5,000. So value addition here is rupees what? 5,000. Okay, here value addition is rupees 5,000. 5,000. So these terms, this value addition is to be noted. So 5,000 here 0. First initial condition, intermediate cost for this wheat product producer. He had added nothing to as value added, and second stage we can say that the flour mill owner has added as value added rupees 5,000, and next we can see next part what happens. So flour is an intermediate product for baker. He manufactures bread from it and sells them to consumers for rupees 32,000. So what how much is this addition has occurred? 12,000 addition has been occurred in the case of whom? The bread producer, okay, baker. So what is the final thing? Value added by baker is 12,000, that is 32,000 minus this 20,000. So we have to remember this 20,000. So as it is a value addition. So here gross value of output is what we can say that each final production changes that we have to production cost that we have to take into account. So final production cost of the cultivator is 15,000. Next the flour mill owner is 20,000. Then the baker is 32,000. So in the initial stage we will be adding these all. Okay, so we had studied last class. So when we will be subtracting this value of intermediate cost alone, this may be safe for our national income accounting. So then only this repetition will not come, otherwise repetition will be coming. So you can see here 15,000 is the cost of production of the cultivator. So value added by him is nothing, it's a 0. So second case, what happens? Second case, 5,000 has been added from this. Okay. Second case, we can say that from this 5,000 has been added. So intermediate cost of this flour mill, intermediate cost of flour mill owner is how much? This 15,000. So he has brought from this cultivator this 15,000. Okay. So next we will be taking into 20,000. He 20,000 the baker who has purchased it from whom? The flour mill owner for 20,000 the flour. So that's another intermediate cost. So by adding this, we will be getting the intermediate cost as 35,000. Okay, 35,000. So when we will be subtracting the gross value of output minus this value of intermediate cost, then only the accounting of national income will be correct. Otherwise, it will be having double counting. So then only the answer will be correct. So we will be subtracting 67,000 minus 35,000. So is equal to rupees 32,000. So however, every producer treats his commodity as final, and there are chances that it may create the problem of double counting and inflate national income statistics unnecessary. So it has to be seen. So next, how to avoid the problem of double counting. So that is from that is problem of double counting is very common in the product or value added method. It can be solved by following two ways. Final output method. So value of final good should be added in the national income. Value of final output can be calculated by deducting value of intermediate good from the value of output. So it will be having the value of final good. Otherwise, another value added method we can use. It refers to the difference between value of output and the value of intermediate cost. So consumption of each producing unit of a country we can take, and sum total of value added by each unit contributes to the national income. So first one is final output method. Value of final good should be added. So final good to be added, and if not, value final output can be calculated by deducting value of intermediate good from the value of output. So it's a final output method, or we can say it's a value added method. By value added method also we can make it avoid the problem.